In a country where young, rich and successful is not commonly used in the same sentence, our guest today stepped away from the norm, rising to become the CEO of an automobile company. He is vibrant, industrious and enterprising, and you'll meet him after this break. This is the Sunday Interview. I'm Jokeli Jado. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Our guest today is a businessman and entrepreneur, perhaps one of the youngest in the Nigerian automobile industry. He is Ajayi Joshua Oluwatobi, Managing Director, CEO, Jedvan Automobile Limited. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
So let me start by asking, who is Ajayi Oluwatobi?
Okay, Ajayi Oluwatobi is a very ambitious young man with a big dream and also a child of God.
So how did you grow up?
I was born in Lagos, in Surulere, Lagos. I grew up in Surulere, Lagos. I'm the first child. So, first of four, actually. 3 boys and a girl. So growing up was pretty good. I think I had a very fairly good upbringing until I was maybe 10 or so. Yeah, so it was good. It was good. I had fun. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, which schools did you go to?
Okay, my primary school, I attended Nigerian Navy Primary School, Ojo. My mom is a teacher. She was teaching there then, and she got transferred to Nigerian Navy Secondary School, Mobile Road. Okay. Also in Lagos, Mobile Road in Apapa.
Apapa, yeah.
Yeah, so I moved to her, then I was in primary 1, so I moved to her. I was there until I finished primary school. So then in 1998, I moved to secondary school, same Nigerian Navy Secondary School in Abeokuta, boys only. You know, then Nigerian Navy had only 3, it was a military era then, so Nigerian Navy had only 3 military schools. So it was and it was tough. It was a military school, all boys, you know, like military training, you know, so I think I learned a lot.
And university education? Okay,
university, Olabisi Onabanjo University. I studied soil science and farm mechanization there.
You know, dealing in automobiles, working in the industry, how do you relax?
Okay, how do I relax? I play PS4.
Oh, really?
FIFA 17, you know. I play PS4. I read. I like to read. I don't know. I think reading is, when I enjoy it, I like to read a lot. Not anything particular, not really novels. I just like to read anything I see. Biographies, exactly. Especially biography, people, a lot of great people, you know, even ancient people, you know. I like to read. When I was in secondary school then, we had a library, the encyclopedia, you know, I read everything like alphabetically, A, B, C, D, E. So I just love to read anything, lions, tiger, business, anything. I love to read. I also watch movies.
Do you play any kind of sports?
I play football even till now. I play football almost every Saturday. Almost every Saturday.
And so do you support any international club or Nigerian club?
Yeah, I support. I'm a Manchester United fan. Okay. You know, though we are always 6th now, but we're still the biggest club in England, you know. So
I like the fact that you know how to comfort yourself.
No. We're still the biggest club in England, you know. And yeah.
So if we wanted to show you with a dish, a meal, what would that dish be?
It has to be rice, jollof rice. Jollof rice. And with, you know, beef and plantain, yeah.
Okay.
enough, do.
All right. So, would you describe yourself as a romantic person, someone who has any form of romance inside?
Yeah, of course. I'm a lover boy now, of course. You know, those who know me know I'm a lover boy. I'm quite romantic. Yeah, I'm quite romantic. I think I am. I think I'm romantic.
Okay, since you're not asking me to ask anybody.
yeah.
What would be like the most romantic thing you've ever done that you can remember?
Okay, I think I'm constantly romantic. So I don't really do anything out of the way to show that I'm romantic. I think every day I'm being romantic to the person that I love, you know. So so if to answer your question, I can just give you so many. I cannot give you one particular one that I've done this. You know, I've done a lot. I write poems. I buy flowers.
Okay.
I try to show that I care. You know, the intention actually, you know, I go out of my way, surprise, you know.
So there's a common saying that if a man doesn't smoke, he would drink, and if he doesn't drink, he will womanize. Which of the three do you do?
Okay, I don't smoke. I don't think I womanize, yeah, but I drink. I drink socially. I drink. My family, they drink well, so I drink.
And you can manage your alcohol well.
Very
But
well.
You're not sure whether you're a womanizer?
I don't think so. I'm not a womanizer. I'm sure I'm not. I'm not a womanizer.
Okay, let's talk about how you got into automobiles, because I know that you studied soil science, like you mentioned, and farm mechanization. How did that go? Automobiles?
Okay, yes. I studied soil science at Olabisi Onabanjo University, former Ogun State University. I go away to Ogun State, you know. Then, okay, the plan then was study electrical electronics engineering. That was the plan. And so after secondary school, blasted WAEC, had a good score, or fairly good score in the JAMB, you know, I applied to study electrical electronics engineering. For some reasons, I didn't get it. And my parents said, okay, you have to wait till next year, and you have to wait till next year because I want you to be an engineer, you need to... I thought about it, I said, no. I heard a lot of stories about people writing JAM. Then there was no post-CMA or this thing. So I had stories of people writing JAM for years. I didn't want to be one of them. So, and Olabisi Onabanjo University then offered me soil science and farm mechanization. So to me, I was like, I have an admission, so why do I have to wait? So I decided to go for it. So my plan was, after NYSC, I'll go into full-scale farming. I already thought about living in Abeokuta, that I'll be in Abeokuta full-time, you know, being in the farm and everything. But NYSC came, and I wanted to serve in the Peninsula. I wanted to serve in Lekki Peninsula. So I requested for a letter. Okay, NYSC requested for a letter, sorry. And I got it for them. So I was posted to a company first, Okma Global Limited. Then after Okma, I was posted to Westar Associate Limited. They are the authorized dealers of Mercedes-Benz in Nigeria. And that's it. That's how I got into the auto industry, and I've been there since then.
So let me ask you, who are some of your role models? People that you would say you look up to, people that you would say inspire you. Who are some of them?
One is late. Is Steve Jobs.
Okay. You
know, I learned a lot from him by reading from him, by watching his interviews. I watch a lot of his interviews. I know a lot, as in, I can tell you almost everything about him. He taught me a lot. Then there's somebody now that I like. I like him. I like some things about him. Elon Musk. Okay. The owner of Tesla.
Tesla, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a risk taker. I'm a risk taker too. I take a lot of risk. I hate to hear no. I don't take no for an answer at all. Most people who know me will tell you that I do not take no for an answer.
So, growing up as a young boy, who would you say were your earliest influences? People that influenced you as a child?
My dad. My dad taught me a lot. My dad had an auto company, so a lot of things that I know about the auto industry today, a lot of things that some people get into trouble for, I knew the implications of doing or not doing them. So he taught me a lot of things. From a very young age, I used to write receipts then or so, you know, from a very young age, from maybe before I was 10. Yeah, I knew a lot.
You mentioned that your dad had an automobile company while you were growing up. Did you inherit his company?
No, the company wasn't as successful as it should have been. For a lot of reasons, only him can answer. Maybe I interview him. So it wasn't successful. It's still existing. The company is still existing, but it's not. Currently, they are doing Tokumbo vehicles. You know.
Okay, so you didn't inherit his company. How did you go about starting up yours?
Okay. When I got to Mercedes-Benz Nigeria, they just threw me into training. So they brought in some guys both from Germany and in Nigeria. They were training me on so many things. So I think I had an advantage. I wasn't thrown into the ocean immediately to start to swim. You know, when you have months to learn, when people have just 3 weeks. So I learned a lot of things. I experimented. I did a lot of things. So I became very good. So even before NYSC ended, I was really, you know, they knew that this guy was really good.
Wasn't someone they were going to let go easily.
I knew the rules. I had time because I wasn't working. I was just training. So I had time to read the rules, you know, compliance, you know, the policies and everything, how to apply them to dealers, because we had dealers, you know, Mercedes-Benz Nigeria, so we had dealers. So I knew a lot of things. I was really fortunate. And like I told you, I love to read, so I just did all those things. Then, because of how I performed, how serious I was, even as a copper, I was asked by the managing director if I wanted to be retained. I said yes. So they got me a full employment. I became a staff. So I think they were very impressed with me. I need to mention her name, the general manager, Mrs. Elizabeth Itegbe. She was very impressed with me and the fact that she was surprised that at that age I could do those things. So there was a vacant position then, the head of vans. So I think she nominated me to the managing director, who was a little bit skeptical because I was young. I was about 24 years old then. So he was skeptical, but eventually they agreed and they made me head of vans. I was able to meet VIP customers, because when you call into Mercedes-Benz Nigeria, you want to buy a van, the next they'll send you to the head of van. So I was able to meet a lot of VIP customers who were, of course, pleasantly surprised that a man my age was handling the business.
Running the affairs.
So most of them liked me a lot. And along the line, one of them told me that, so we're discussing just on a normal day, normal evening, casual discussion, and I told him about my dad's company, about how I wanted to work for some years, gather money, and you know, because the company is still existing, like, you know,
and kind of rebrand
the company, you know, and he said, "Well, I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait this long." He's a very brilliant young man. Also, I won't mention his name. You know, very resourceful. So he said, "You don't have to wait. We can do this together. I'll provide the money, provide the resources, you have what it takes, then we'll do this. Get the license for Mercedes-Benz Nigeria, get a dealership, and we'll do this together. You be the CEO, we'll do this together." Then I started Jetvan. I resumed Jetvan fully April 1st.
All right, very interesting story there. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll still be speaking with Oluwatobi Ajayi. Stay with us.